hear your
Scott,
voice
I
better.
mean,
You can hear yourself.
number
and
one.
I love that.
And now
Like,
this is
I
number whatever,
don't
6,
even
I
want
think.
anything in the monitor.
Yeah, it's so
Like,
awesome,
Maybe I
dude.
should try to learn how to do that.
Because I don't know.
I cannot
get
thank you
into
enough,
it,
and we're
though.
doing it again, and it's
I'm
always a pleasure to
auditioning.
do it
If I
with
hear
you.
myself
Always
back,
stoked.
I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Plus,
You know?
Oh,
we got
dude, when I
Wyatt,
hear myself
who's
back
also
and it sounds amazing,
an
I'm just
alumni.
like king of the world.
Number
Interesting.
whatever, and then 7
love,
or
like,
something. I
hearing
could be
the
wrong with that, but
house.
like 7.
I gotta go.
And Julia here.
It's like
I've been bugging Julia to do it for years,
like
but now we're finally doing it.
big,
Yeah, it's our first one.
big wood
Yeah.
room. Oh my god.
She's natural, I can tell.
I've never experienced that.
You should go
But
to the.
I want to start with this.
natural.
The
We just
promo
shot
up
a video
top,
of the Natural
which
History
is
Museum.
The new Soft Palms
Those
album.
rooms
In Echo
have
is
the
out June
most
19th, right?
amazing
This one's coming out. Okay.
reverb,
Cool.
like
It's available
sound.
for
It
pre-order now,
carries- It is
along
so,
with
I
some
was,
new
like,
merch and the
singing
bundles. That
in
all
there,
that's all at
is it?
the
Is it like-
It's just an old ass
softpalms.bandcamp.com, right?
museum. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's
Stone, probably.
so
Both
good.
of those
Yeah,
places
it's
are
all
good.
travertine.
Yeah, that's one.
I look at these two
incredible.
conversations.
So nice. That's what I want to sound like.
Just leave it in.
No, I love it. Yeah.
Is this it? Look, we're just talking at the same
Well,
time.
yeah. That's what the listeners want to hear. We're gonna do like both.
Yeah.
Was that in?
You have to put like a warning in the beginning of the video.
Well, this is it. This is the warning. I mean, we kind of got it out of the way. We're just doing promo stuff right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. How to be self-reliant in the music business is also the new book that's also coming out. Do we have a release date on that? Is it the same?
5/22.
5/22. Good. I mean, that's when I would release it too. So
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a good time to release.
And that's also at the Bandcamp or softpalmsband.com.
Softpalmsmusic.com.
Softpalmsmusic.com.
Is it an ebook or are you printing it? Like
Both.
Oh, sick.
Doing both.
Oh, I'll show you we have it printed, just
That's
like
so
in
badass.
demo versions.
That's awesome.
Whichever way people like it, that's where they can get it.
And we're going to do audiobook.
Yes.
Of course.
Who's
That'd be-
reading it?
That's always my preference, audiobook.
And then we're going to put audio in it.
We're putting songs in it. You know why? To trick to make them be classified as music. Because the like the MLC and ASCAP like spoken word and comedy and stuff is treated differently than music.
Hmm.
In
Doesn't
that
get as much royalties.
It doesn't get as much
Really?
royalties, Yeah.
Yeah.
So because they're not licensing the audio to be played,
I see.
so if there's no music, it's treated differently. So we're gonna put music on the chapters, which is what everyone should do if they have an audiobook, because
That's really
Spotify-
smart.
Yeah, like Spotify kicked off a bunch of comedians because Boca Giants, which is the ASCAP or BMI of spoken word,
Huh.
just
They were trying to get them better royalties than ASCAP and Spotify, right? Just kicked them off.
yeah, and the Spotify said fuck you and just kicked everyone off. Like instead
That's
of
so
paying
weird.
more.
You would think that spoken word would have higher royalties because it's more raw content. I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? It's usually longer form, right? And it's
Well,
I
you're
don't know.
dealing with people that don't want to pay money.
yeah,
These are
yeah,
companies
yeah,
that
yeah.
are only focused on their bottom lines. They
Yep.
don't give a shit about streaming quality or taking care of the artists that give them all their material.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, like, of course, they're not going to pay anything more than they have to.
They would
Yeah.
rather fill it up with AI
Yeah.
Yeah.
because,
That's
for
so
them,
fucked.
it's free, cheap, and completely non-consequential. AI is not going to complain that it's not getting something like, payment.
That's so fucked.
Capitalist way.
It's capitalism.
Yeah, my half hour was also taken off of Spotify, and I'm also pretty upset about that. Just speaking of, I was one of the comedians that was.
Yeah.
They said not you.
Yeah, it's messed up.
But
Whose microphone's that on? Oh, it's mine.
oh no,
It was coming in.
we're gonna have to redo that.
There.
Hello?
I had that
Okay,
whole part
my
bad.
reversed.
No, I know.
Are you
Check.
sure?
Yeah.
I knew you were off script
Positive.
for that one.
Okay.
And just kind of finishing up the up top promos.
Mhm.
Lollipop Records label, streaming everywhere, wherever people get their music. That's where they
Yeah.
can find the artists
Mm-hmm.
that are on the label. And the best way to go and get the merch, the records, the T-shirts, all this business is at ElasticStage.com
I would just go to the website.
website, which is at Lollipop Records.
Records.com. Yeah.
And that's 2 L's, not 3 L's. I always say that, but
I know. I don't know why it's 1 L. I do know why, but I don't know why I did that.
I like it.
Because now every time if I have to explain it to someone, it's like, it's lollipop with one L. They're like, so LOL?
Lollipop?
I'm like, yeah, that was It's like so dumb.
Oh.
Well, we were just discussing before we kind of got rolling here that you just moved to Long Beach. And we are kind of talking about you moving back to the water, which is kind of where you spent majority of your time was kind of near the water.
Yeah.
But what, I mean,
sure.
how is it like being back
It's
around
great.
this neck of the woods?
I've never lived in Long Beach. I've been here a lot, but never lived here, and I really like it. Reminds me of Venice Beach when it was cooler.
Mm.
If that makes sense. But
Yeah.
I'm like such a newbie to Long Beach, so I don't know what I'm saying.
It's super laid back.
It's very laid back, and it's not super bougie like
Oh, no.
Newport or Laguna.
No.
It feels like home, more homey, more real.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the beaches are really nice.
Mm.
Food's really good. You can kind of walk everywhere when you're in Long Beach, at least from where I am at.
You should go to Gusto. Gusto
that?
bread.
Mm.
They make bread,
Nice.
and it's so good.
Nice.
Really great.
Nice.
Great.
Get
Best
them to
baker.
sponsor this episode. So
Yeah.
It's nice.
plug
Thanks,
in for that.
Gusto,
Yeah.
for.
So and Amatoli restaurant is
Oh,
excellent.
there's so
Okay.
many good restaurants.
You know what place I went to that I've been to every other day since I've moved here? The Thai barbecue place on Temple.
Oh, how
and
is that place? Never been there.
incredible. It's
Really?
the best Thai barbecue I've ever had in my life.
Awesome.
Dude,
Like,
we got to
it's
check it out.
insane. I'm like, how? There's no one ever in there.
Cool.
Like, it's great. I'm the only person that goes and sits in the 5 or 6 times I've been there.
Hmm.
I'm the only person in there eating,
Awesome.
and it's incredible.
That's
Um,
we drive by it all the time. It's always one of those things you're like, we got to check it out, but it's like more than a block away. So we're like,
Yeah, I definitely would. It's really,
it's 2 blocks away.
it's really good. Really freaking good.
Well, both you and Wyatt, you guys are both from Dana Point, right? Is that where you guys grew up, or at least yeah?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the first time you met each other? Was it like during? Because you guys kind of were in the
Nope.
same realm of age, right?
It's
Well,
impossible for me.
I can't remember an exact moment. I do remember seeing the Growlers play at Trash Pretty
Oh
in
yeah.
Laguna Beach.
Mhm.
That had to have been like 2008 or 7.
Yeah,
or something.
something like that was a long time ago.
Long
yeah.
time ago. And I was in high school. And that was the first time I remember meeting you
Mhm.
and just like seeing your band play and stuff. And then I got to be friends with Anthony. And then I got to be friends with Tommy. If you remember those guys.
Yeah. Of course.
And we were
From Tremors, right?
yeah. And so we didn't know, we were recording all this stuff in my garage. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Mhm.
And we're like, dude, we should have Scott mix it. Like, maybe he'd be down.
Sweet.
Because you were like the guy, you know? Still are the guy. And so I just remember that was my first,
Oh, he loves
Like-
compliments. So
yeah, but that was like my first time
Put your
ever.
mic.
That was like my first time ever, like interfacing with you. I just remember sending you some files and yeah,
Sweet. I hope I did
from
okay.
what I remember. Yeah, it's,
I hope
yeah,
they
it's
turned
great.
out okay.
How many spots were there to go see live music when you guys were kind of getting to making music on your own, or seeing people in like around the high school age, the sort of stuff like that place in Laguna? I've never even heard of that place before.
That place was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a vintage clothing store that threw shows, basically.
Yeah.
And it was really small, tiny, probably the size of this. The store was probably the size of this room. And somehow they had shows
Wow.
inside the store.
Did you wind up playing there yourself
Yeah, with those guys, with drummers,
with Tremors?
quite a bit. Yeah, it was a great spot. At least for people that down in that area, it was like one place you could go,
Hmm.
just experience music.
A lot of people in Laguna were doing shows,
Yeah, house shows.
which is like insane to think about happening now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was a different time
Yeah.
back then.
But like what's his name's from there?
Ty Segall.
Ty Segall, yeah, he's
Yeah.
from there. And then the other guy.
I helped you out with one. Somebody else could jump in at any point.
Well, yeah, Ty's from Laguna. There used to be a bunch of Mikhail Ronin.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Cronin.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Cronin.
Yeah.
Cronin.
Yeah.
Michael Cronin. Yeah.
And yeah, Laguna used to be like kind of where it's at.
For
where
sure.
it was at.
For sure. That whole area's changed so much, though.
Yeah, I don't
It's
even
just-
recognize
yeah.
it.
Yeah, me neither. I can't even imagine a house show.
No way.
Like
No.
in that area would be.
Everyone's house is too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just different.
Parking's an issue.
Parking. Plus, I think that like rent for like start like a business, vintage clothing store in Laguna would be just insane.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that anyone would be able to afford it.
Dude, yeah, no way.
And when is yours opening up? I know that we're kind of doing a
vintage
soft
shop in
launch.
Laguna?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the beach. Next week I'll have a shirt.
Okay.
We have a pile of retired shirts I'm going to sell.
Okay. Right
10th
on.
Street.
Upcycled is
Yeah.
what they call it now.
Upcycled.
Okay.
So we'll be there.
Damn, I wish you could have. It was such a cool little plate, like a cool moment in time. Just yeah.
You know, it seems like when I was in high school and kind of getting into music, there were still people in Orange County playing music, kind of lesser now, but more spots have popped up, like in Costa Mesa and stuff. But the observatory was always big at that point.
Yeah.
When I became interested in going to shows and stuff, that was always a ticket. Now it's no upcycled vintage store in Laguna, which I wish I could have been a part of, but I missed the boat on that one.
It was like just very tiny little moment in time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Was there anybody else's bands that were like really like, whoa, those guys are doing it and they're from Orange County or from the Dana Point, Laguna Beach area that you guys were really like looking up to?
The Scots band for me.
I remember Tremors. And
Like the Growlers were. I just didn't know anyone from our area that was doing anything cool like that.
I don't think there was many.
Like it was so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Did you guys feel isolated though because of that there was not many people doing something like that at that point?
I don't remember. I'm a worker. Like I'm just focused on what is like in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, that's why I like Julia to see the big picture.
I
And like
keep all the memories.
she's the memory.
He's just focused on what he's doing. So
Yeah.
since he was like, and I'm just making this up, but since he was recording everything and sort of like when I met him, he was just so into like he was doing the artwork, formatting stuff, and doing all the technical stuff. I can't imagine he was looking around going like, oh, look at the scene happening, you know? He was just like so focused on making this stuff and like figuring out how things work.
Mm-hmm. Well, Julia, I wanted to ask you because this is the first time you've been on the podcast,
Yes.
and I'm happy that you're here. Thank you so much
Oh,
for
thanks,
finally give me this
agreed.
one
Yeah.
interview. But did you start making music in Atlanta? Is that where you started?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and what was the scene there at that? And this is around 2006-ish.
Yeah, we started, our first show was a house show in Halloween 2006.
That was with the Coathangers, right?
Yeah.
Best Halloween house show. That's the best.
Yeah. And we were like just freaked out. We were like super scared because the scene was like, because we had Black Lips, we had Deer Hunter and like Mastodon and, you know, a lot of like great things coming out of Atlanta. So it was like a really exciting time, but there were a lot of house shows, like this, a lot of like punk shows, basement shows, really like low key. And then we kind of all graduated to playing venues, Lenny's and the Earl, and like there was like a venue that was a trailer that everyone hung out at. I think it was called the Old Lenny's. Yeah, it was rad, I think, because it wasn't, you really had to want to do it to be in it. It wasn't so accessible. It was before, you know, social media. So like, I think that's why we were able to keep it small and cool. And maybe that's why Laguna was able to exist in the scenes, because you really had to like find where it was happening. It wasn't like you weren't blasting and advertising.
Right, it was like kind of a words of mouth sort of situation.
Yeah, and so
Mhm.
like everyone was super supportive of us, like, and wanted us to make it, and everyone was supportive of each other. There was like less competition, I felt like, for attention. And then
Yeah,
you know,
I feel like that pre-social media, it kind of weeded out the people that were trying to make music as something that's vanity, like for
Yeah.
attention. and then people that were doing it out of desperation because they needed to feel something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the real.
Absolutely.
And you couldn't just walk into making music for validation back then because there wasn't a streamlined path to doing that. It was, you had to like meet
do
other
it.
people, talk, go to shows, rehearse, make flyers, post the flyers. It was a lot of work. And you only doing that if you really loved it.
You had to do it.
You'd go around to coffee shops and put them up and put the flyers up. That was the way you advertised your stuff. And there was no like photo shoots, like it was just really building a community. That's why it felt like a community, because we were all there for each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what was that shift like when this new wave came in that we're kind of still in now, of like it's easier to promote and it's easier to find out that certain shows are happening at certain places. What was that like for you guys? Did that kind of take a burden off of your shoulders a little bit, or?
No, it totally sucked.
It totally sucked.
More of a burden.
Because then you had to like craft your image. You know what I mean? Before you were just existing and like making music and doing stuff, and then all of a sudden people wanted like
more.
Like we used to be satisfied with having a photo on an album, and you look at that photo, you're like, that's the band. And now it's like you need to see the band like eating breakfast and packing their shit, and it's like
and hear what they think about fucking everything.
Yeah. And like,
speaking of that, Scott, good transition.
No, it's true. And it was like, what? We have to do what?
Yeah.
And like, give so much more of yourself. Expose yourself, what your inner thoughts are, what your fears are. People want to know. It's like, of course people want to know. But like, why? Why do we have to do that? So for me, and you could probably tell with my tone, it wasn't like, I wasn't into it. So I wasn't on social media until like 2018. Because it felt like, what? This is so extra. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's cool to be able to promote the shows, but that's not what it's about.
So it's requiring more.
Oh.
Now, has it shifted the way what you're putting into your music lyrically, specifically, and in you too, Wyatt, about what you guys? I mean, because you guys are exposing yourself so much on Instagram and these sorts of things. Is that kind of take away the sincerity or the special thing that you're giving to music?
No, not for me. I've always said exactly what I thought in my music, and that was the freedom of it all. So it's this social media part that I'm not really comfortable with. The music part, like, I love. That's what I do.
Wyatt?
Yeah. I mean,
we could have said that.
I think about this a lot. Because I feel like music comes from a place of desperation. That's what I figured. I mean, my mind will change probably, but as of now, this date, I think music comes from a place of needing something. And that has been kind of choked off because that need isn't as necessary in order to gain success. What people are seeing on their phone every day is not necessarily what's true, whereas like when we were younger and making music, we didn't see what all of our friends were doing all the time. It was like these moments were important. This is the show. Mm-hmm. Like show up. Yeah. You'll only know what happens if you show up.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know? And there was a need for that moment to be special. Like people weren't staring at their phones. It was just, you just had to go if you wanted to know what was going to happen. And all of that has just been, it's just not a part of it is to an extent if you're like a Harry Styles or a Sabrina Carpenter, because you can capitalize on those moments. But if you're not, if you don't have a huge following like that, then good luck.
Right.
You know, it's just, it's like taking the mom and pop restaurant, their special recipe, and then giving it to every restaurant.
Giving it to McDonald's.
Yeah.
What was the name of the sponsor of this podcast? I forgot the name of the local
Gusto.
business. Yeah. It's like that, for instance.
Yeah. It's like, it's just, you know, it still exists. It's just
more rare.
Niche.
Maybe?
It's niche, and it's, you know.
I feel like there's a resurgence of that. Like in the younger people that I'm meeting, I think younger people are sick of like the McDonald's thing, and they're kind of interested more in like the house, the house shows are coming back, like the Shoney's shows or whatever, like at Denny's, where they're having like, and it's an experience, and like no one has their phone out. And I think hopefully the pendulum's swinging back the other way. At least that's what it feels like, because people want authenticity now. We went through like 15 years of just like shoving fantasy world. I'm on a yacht. It's like, fuck you, man. It's so like insensitive. Like, I don't care about your lavish lifestyle. Get the fuck out of here.
Going back to earlier shows, was there like a specific place outside of a vintage store in Laguna, like just a weird space that you guys saw maybe like just one show in, you thought this was insane to see music in this setting?
I'm sure the answer is yes. Let's cycle back around to me. I'll think about that.
All right. Sounds good.
Yes, the answer is yes, but I can't. I mean, even venues, like when you're starting out, like every venue is special. Every show you play is cool because, whoa, we've never done this before, and it's all really cool. So
stages seem like really big because you start off playing on the floor, and then when you move up to any stage, I remember being like, this is huge. And then when you replay that venue later on in life, you're like, I can't believe I thought this venue was so big, It was really, I think like my favorite shows were like the art shows in like art spaces where you would have like, the first time seeing visuals along with a show and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this could be bigger, it's like before immersive experiences were a thing, that was like the closest thing to it.
a lot of South by too. I really enjoyed South by.
Yeah.
Like every show at South by was awesome.
What was the first year you went?
I don't remember, but
I'm sorry, that wasn't directed to you, Julia. What was
Julia
the first?
when did it?
Did he go? I have no idea.
What are you? Why you've gone? Yeah.
It was with that band Drummers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was 2009 or 2010, something like that. Yeah, it was crazy because people were just throwing shows in the. Here's it. Like play a show in the back of my boat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
awesome.
Play a show in
fun.
my grandma's kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
The most random backyards and attics and
Yeah, that kicked ass.
It was
Yeah,
so
that was cool.
cool. That
That was
was
really
a
cool.
sweet spot of South by as well, where it was like, again, before the phone thing came up, and everyone was just like drinking Sparks.
yeah, and you just had to go. You had to go. You couldn't like
yeah.
relive it from a YouTube recap or
Yeah.
something.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, you just had to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
That was rad.
Yeah, there was almost a FOMO aspect to it.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I just gotta go because it's like everyone's going.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know?
then you play 6 shows a day,
Yeah,
and you had
yeah.
to get there, and it ruled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was cool. It's not like that anymore. I'm guessing.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
We went 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and Austin's kind of all tech now. It's
Yeah,
a big like.
Oh yeah, the vibe is total. But we played a 7-Eleven.
That was sick.
So
That's
so
cool.
rad.
that's cool.
The guy like cleared out the center aisle, and bands were just playing as people are shopping.
Yeah.
It was so
Yeah,
rad.
that was
awesome.
rad.
So
yeah.
people are still doing cool stuff. It's just like the vibe of Austin is different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And the people from Austin like will tell you that it feels different too. They're not
Joe
that
Rogan and
stoked.
people like that. Yeah. But in this kind of special pocket that you guys were referring to, were you guys listening to more music than ever before? Were you guys like kind of just like listening to everybody's stuff at that point?
Oh
or...
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because we'd get a bunch of tapes, and we'd listen to them, and it ruled.
And it was like iPod times. So you would like download music which you paid for, or went on
Which you guys all
Kazaa.
paid for every song that you guys have ever owned, right?
Well, at
wanna
some
make sure.
point, that was like the way to do it. You paid 99 cents a song.
yeah.
And that's like, when people
Or you had
made
to go
money.
to MySpace. And
Yeah.
listen to stream it from the artist MySpace page.
So we all had iPods and like just listened to music all the time. All the time.
Yeah, much
Yeah.
more.
Much more.
Much more than now, too.
Yeah.
Much more than now, yeah. Like you were just talking about Conspiracy of Owls. I used to listen to that record all the time.
Yeah.
And like Beach Fossils. It's just
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It was.
I think I listen to more music now than I have ever have.
When you
Yeah.
work in
Conspiracy of
the
Owls
studio,
out
you do
now, by the
studio,
way.
You do the recording. And you do Lollipop.
Yeah, but even just independently, I think my desperation has grown
Mm-hmm.
as the digital age is moving forward. My desperation is too, because I can't feel as much from it.
yeah.
So I just listen to so much music all day. Like I don't like silence. Like I just will constantly listen to music, all sorts of shit. People send me stuff, send them stuff, new stuff, old stuff. It is for me. I do find it easier with Spotify and all that to just stumble upon music,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not as genuine.
Does it move you as much?
Good question. Good question.
If it's a great song, it's a great song. That's always my stance on it.
Because I remember music moved me when
Yeah.
I was younger. And then it just, I think because everyone has access to everything, a lot of things are being diluted down and you could feel the influences from the younger bands.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I know who you like. You know what I
It's-
mean? It's like good for you, but like
I see what you're saying.
figure
Yeah.
out who you are in that space.
It's-
And so that's where I have a hard time like connecting because I'm like, whoa, you really love fill in the blank. And I know what the blank is.
That's a really good point. I would say with newer music, it's more difficult just because everything's Amazon and McDonald's, you know? So it's so much of history has been written. But I do. I'll get
But
moved by some new stuff. I'm like,
I like
I'm
it.
a
No,
slut,
yeah.
though, you know? And one thing that upset me, I was just telling someone the other day, that's, you know, that huge Sabrina Carpenter song, Espresso.
mm-hmm. You
Dude,
love that
my
song.
mind was blown. I listened to that. I was like, this is it. This is the new Madonna. Like this is the best pop music of my generation. Like this is incredible. And I dived deep into her album. It's great. I still think she's great. But then when you get into the nerdy shit, how it was made, who recorded it, well, it was a fucking splice loop.
Oh, really?
It was literally the whole song is a splice loop.
Well, so was Staying Alive. So was like,
I know, but
Like-
a little bit of the wind got taken out of my sail. Where I was like, I
Yeah.
thought this was like genius studio shit, like a magic moment, you know, of pop music.
Splice, you mean the AI generated?
Yeah, it just makes loops.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the music,
okay,
the
I
music
thought that's what I
portion,
thought. Okay.
yeah, the
I
music
took me a
portion,
second there.
yeah, the music portion was just a generated loop. The singing is all real.
How many writers were there on the?
A lot. And
Yeah. So it's you got
it's still
you
a great
got
song. I don't
AI
even
music
care.
with 20 writers. You know what I mean? That's
what I mean. Like the wind got taken out. I'm
Yeah,
like, God
yeah.
damn it! Right when I thought, I was like, it tricked me. I was like,
Mhm.
I was so into it, and I still am. Like, I don't even care. I'm like, whatever. It's a great song, but
Well, that's the
it's not
first
as
time.
profound as I thought it was.
Yes.
You know.
That's the first time because I've been dreading this moment of like hearing a song and liking it, and then realizing that it was generated by
loop or
AI.
something. Yeah.
And this is actually the first time I've ever experienced this. So like, and I didn't know. Like I heard it. It's like, yeah, whatever. Big pop music doesn't really interest me, just because of what it's not like a singular vision. It's like focus grouped and hired writers.
Dude,
you know,
exactly. You know how it feels?
Yeah.
Like when you take a movie with crazy production value, almost like. Do you guys watch Stranger Things?
Never seen it.
The finale of that, like the final episode. Did you watch that show?
No, I did not. That was
Damn,
one day.
okay.
I heard about it though.
So the final episode of the series, they spent like $1 billion on the production of it. It is insane. It's batshit crazy. And I view pop music as that.
Mhm.
It's just high level, high money. Let's throw as much into the production, as many people into it to make it as big and as poppy as possible. And I find like a weird joy in that 'cause it's like this human condition to want to find the most pristine, shiny pop thing. And I like that because it's fucking desperate. We just want to espresso, you know?
Yeah, well, it's best of the best. I mean, I do understand that. It's
but then there's not a lot of substance other than just
Plagiarism.
yeah.
It's plagiarism. It's taking every amazing pop song written by humans and computer analyzing the best parts into.
It's like going to Krispy Kreme and getting a donut. They make it's great for what it is. Yeah, obviously, who doesn't want to like a Krispy Kreme donut? But
it's
not like going to Gusto and getting a sourdough glazed. You know.
Yeah, how'd you know? That's what they do.
Really?
Yeah. It's like really amazing. It's not like
But yeah, Krispy Kreme. Who doesn't like Krispy Kreme? Yeah.
I used to live across the street from a Krispy Kreme in Atlanta. It was really bomb. Yeah.
Yeah, you can smell it from like.
Yeah, they like make they make it, they bake them.
Yeah.
How close are we talking?
Like across the street.
Across the street.
Like I could see it from my balcony, and so like I ate a lot of Krispy Kreme because it would just whiff over.
Yeah.
And then they let you eat them straight off like the conveyor belt.
Yes, that's
so
the
they're
best.
hot.
That's the best.
And you're like, oh. Just fucking.
Dude, you know what? I take back the Krispy Kreme thing because that's.
Yeah, you can't. I
would say it's more like a Starbucks fucking Frappuccino.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Everyone
don't talk shit about
who's
Krispy
not
Kreme.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme's too good. But it's pop music is the Frappuccino.
Yeah.
People like them.
It's making people a lot of money.
Yeah.
And that's the same with Marvel movies. It's like there's always going to be a thing, no matter if it's the same fucking thing over and over and over. Star Wars too. They can just barf out of Star Wars anything and people will love it. And it's like, great. All right, cool. Throw a few things in there. Andor was great, but the new movies, not so great. So like, I don't know, you know?
Yeah. Do you ever just want to get a Frappuccino? Like, do you ever get that? Just like, I just want a cold frap.
Have you ever had
Just
a Frappuccino?
Just bliss out.
Oh, yeah.
Stare out into the sky and just. Because that's what most people want. Like, I catch myself doing that all the time. So I don't listen to Sabrina Carpenter and just lay on this grass and just.
Yeah, eat some pinkberry.
Yeah, eat some pinkberry. Yeah.
I've never hit Pinkberry. What's the deal there? It's a local institution?
Pinkberry?
No, not a chain, but
that's the thing.
Pinkberry
Like,
was huge.
It was around for a while, then it went away.
Yeah, frozen
yogurt. Okay.
Kicks
What?
ass. Like Yogurtland.
Yeah.
People were like going nuts.
That's
for
more my
Pinkberry.
generation. Is Yogurtland.
Yogurtland, yeah.
No, that
Cold
was
Stone
hot for a
Creamery.
minute.
Cold Stone.
That was our generation.
Yeah, Boston Market.
TCBY.
Yeah, TCBY.
Yeah, that was shit.
That was a
shit.
craze for a moment, though, that the frozen yogurt.
Yogurt. Yeah, because it was like,
Fat free.
yogurt. I don't know. It's not ice cream. It's yogurt.
Yeah.
I don't know. People, you know?
Yeah.
Trends, dude.
Yeah, that one died. Like, no one talks about frozen yogurt
It just
anymore.
evaporated, and no one
Yeah.
noticed that it was gone.
What
Yeah.
happened to all the Pinkberry locations? I mean, they must.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about
Yeah,
Pinkberry in a
I
long
know.
time.
Nobody
Don't.
has.
Nobody has.
Yeah,
No one
I think
cares.
it's all Chipotle now. That's the big thing, right? Chipotle and
Chipotle.
like.
I don't even know. I don't keep up with that kind of thing.
Chick-fil-A, that's big right now.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is big.
Well, it's just because it came out here. I mean, because that's
Yeah.
from Georgia as well.
Yeah.
That's
Did you
old
also
news.
live in the...
I lived
area
in
one-
Chick-fil-A.
Okay,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
inside of
Okay, right
Chick-fil-A.
on.
It was
You
so
put the
was
great.
dick in Chick-fil-A.
Kind of going back to places that you guys have lived. Is there one that sticks out? Like this was just a weird spot that you guys occupied at a certain point. Wyatt, I mean, I know that you've lived with a couple of different people. It as a unit together, which is quite a strange dynamic, which we've talked about on this podcast before. But Wyatt, have you lived in somewhere strange? You're like, this is just a weird location that I'm living in temporarily.
My van. Yeah, that was strange.
All right, van
And
life,
interesting.
What kind of van?
They call it a tiny home now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like one of those Econoline conversion vans.
Oh, that's cool.
And I bought it with Thomas, who you know.
Mm-hmm.
We split it. The guy wanted $3,000. So we split it $1,500 each. And the guy's like, what are you going to do with this van? We're like, we're going to like tour in it. It's going to be our tour van. He's like, dude, I wouldn't drive this thing to San Diego. Like, it's not going to make it. After we already paid for it.
Uh-huh.
Dude, we drove it around the country 6-7 times.
Nice.
No issues. Just fucking great.
Now that reminds me that you had the Honda Element. Was this after the Honda Element?
Yeah.
Okay, that you also drove around the country multiple times.
Yeah. This is after that, and it was just like a shaggin wagon. So I can describe it. It had a couch in the back that could turn into a bed, and it was all red. And there's a moment where I just like didn't have anywhere to go in between 2 tours, and I didn't want to rent a place. I was like, I'll just sleep in the back of the van. Fuck it.
Where would you park that sucker?
I parked it on Glendale Boulevard across from Burger King in Echo Park. And
were
it
you
was
living
great.
around there at the time as well? Were you across
I
the
lived
street?
in Burger King as well.
Okay,
yes,
gotcha. Just wanted to check in with that.
I gotta run to the bathroom. Excuse me, guys.
Yeah.
It's still rolling.
All right.
But yeah, that was
And Scott, I want to hear about your Wendy's journey as well when you come back.
Oh yeah, Wendy's. Wendy's. That's my license plate. Remember?
No.
Yeah, Wendy's.
No.
Did you get hassled for parking on the street with that thing?
No, I didn't get hassled, but a guy got shot like a block away from where I was sleeping, and that was sketchy.
Did that woke you up?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. If you're that close to a gunshot, it's like hearing a car crash or something. It's kind of like, whoa. So that was a little intense, but I remember just waking up, like, looking out the window of the van, and the cops came. I just went back to bed. The next morning, there was like, the guy died across the street. Like, holy shit.
Wow. What happened to the van? What ended up happening to that?
It just, crazy enough, the last tour we took with it, it died as we were pulling in to LA.
So we're going to say San Diego.
Yeah. That'd be funny. It just died. It just went. It's like at the perfect time.
Wow.
Got us through the last tour, and it was like such a sweet little moment. I remember, and we just got it towed to Thomas's driveway, and it just sat there. We used it as a storage thing for a while.
You were really using this thing to full capacity.
Yeah. You could store all of our gear.
$1,500
It had curtains on it, so you couldn't see inside. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it since then.
Julia, what was your first car?
A Cherokee. And I love that Cherokee.
Sick.
And then I totaled it, and I got a Plymouth Laser. And you're probably not familiar with it, but
No, I can't picture it. The Cherokee, I know what the Plymouth was.
Yeah. A Laser. Yeah.
That's sick.
Hatchback.
Scott, I don't know if I asked you this before, but what was your first vehicle?
I think it was a Jeep.
His
Blue.
memory.
Blue Jeep.
My memory sucks. I don't know. Blue Jeep.
Okay, blue
Yeah.
Jeep.
I remember it dying. That's what I remember.
Was it like one of those, the older squared off,
Yeah.
like 80s, 90s?
Wrangler?
Wrangler, maybe?
Okay.
Not
Or
a
is
Jeep, not an
Cherokee?
open top.
Then a Cherokee.
Cherokee? Yeah.
You had a Cherokee too?
Yeah, I
You're
think so.
just copying me. You're taking my memory.
I had a Buick for a little bit that I loved. I don't remember much about it other than it was like a dream to drive. Just this big pillow. It was
Like a boat.
Cruising.
Yeah.
It ruled. I bought it off the dude that built, or the artist that built the Iwo Jima statue. Iwo Jima statue.
Wow.
Yeah. Because my mom was taking care of him. She's a nurse. And he sold his car. And I was like, oh, buy his car.
Damn.
That's a good car.
Yeah. It was excellent.
Kind of relate. We talked about this a little bit before. Kind of listen to everyone's modes of listening to music while in cars, especially early on while driving and such. But was there a specific album for you guys that kind of lived in one of your vehicles that you just remember listening to over and over and over again, whether that was on a cassette or a CD?
Pink Flag by Wire. My CD player was broken, and that was the only CD. Like, I couldn't eject it.
It's a great record.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And it never got old. And it's like one of my favorite records because all the songs are, I don't know if you ever listen, but the songs are super short. Like some are like 20 seconds. Some like the longest one's like maybe a minute and a half. And it was like just so much experience in one record. fucking brilliant.
That's a great record to get.
Did you ever get it out, or you just sold that car with that still in there?
I got it out once it broke down. That was in the Laser. The Laser was like really like bad, always leaking oil and stuff. But that record really got me through a lot.
At 1 minute increments.
Yeah. Oh, and their songs are so good, and so many people rip them off. Oh my god, so many people ripped off.
Let's name them right now.
I would. We were just playing a festival, and I was like, "Oh, this band's kind of good." And Scott's like, "That's a Wire song." I was like, "It is. That band sucks." Yeah. You know. And it's like, what are you supposed to do with that?
Scott, is there a CD or something that you can remember? I know I'm asking a lot.
I mean, I would just like listen to one album a bunch and listen to another album a bunch. Back
one
when I
of them
listened
would
to
be?
a lot. One of them would be, I don't know, like Pixies.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to a lot of Pixies. Listen to a lot of Radiohead. Listen to a lot of Clash. Kind of, you have your time with every one of those albums, and then you kind of move on to the next one,
Yeah. Why is there
Yeah,
one?
for sure.
There's one that was coming to you.
Yeah,
I
there's
didn't
one
wanna
that
drop.
changed my life actually big time, and it was when I broke up with my high school. I was with the same girl all of high school. We did everything together. We did everything for the first time together. It was very special, like 5 years of my life. And when we broke up, this friend I had burned me a CD of Jesus and Mary Chain's Psycho Candy, which I've never heard of before. And I just put that in my car and I listened to it so much. It changed my whole outlook on like songwriting and sounds, and yeah, that's all I listened to for years.
Wow.
At that moment, it's like
Good
2009 or 2010, somewhere around there. Yeah, I just abused that album. I think I played it so much it stopped playing in my car because like it just got worn out. Yeah, love that album. Love that record. Top 10 for me of all time.
Do albums like that for everybody, does that kind of bring you back to that spot where you were listening to it constantly all the time, or are you looking at it through a new lens every time you put it on, and it's kind of reminiscent of the time? It kind of brings you back to the time that you first heard it, but
Brings
kind of
you
looking
right
at it
back. Brings you right back to
Right
that
back.
moment.
All right.
Being like heartbroken, but it's like sunny weather and I'm surfing, but I'm just listening to Psycho Candy all day and night.
it's good. I think it's a good way to get over it.
Weird. Yeah.
It like re-sparks my like enthusiasm about music. Like listening to Pink Flag. I love that who I was when I was 19 and 20. Like just without all these barriers, mental barriers, without knowing rules of anything, without like knowledge of consequences or anything like that. Like I love that freedom. And so when I revisit that, I think I go back there. But also it's surprising, maybe not surprising, is that it holds up. No matter what year it is, that record holds up. It's still like
That's
has an urgency to it, and
that
has
record will never not hold
yeah.
up. Yeah. It's
And
a
that
timeless piece,
is
for sure.
inspirational for making music that holds up. That isn't just like, oh, this is the trend now, so we're gonna make like a disco record. You know, whatever that is, equivalent of that. Like, fucking. Same thing with the Pixies, though. They hold up so well.
Yeah.
Totally.
All that music, Radiohead, holds up. Yeah,
Definitely.
timeless.
What's a perfect record, no skips album? Scott, I want to start with you because I know you're just itching to say someone.
Oh, I don't know.
I was just thinking about Anal Cunt this whole time. I love Anal Cunt. Any Anal Cunt record, really.
Yes.
Why another 10 out of 10 for you?
A record with no skips?
No skips, yeah.
I have to think on that. There's too many.
We got one more person to ask, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Julia.
Anything. I mean, like I kind of grew up listening to vinyl, so it's not like a skippable kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So any record that I have on vinyl, I mean, I listen to a lot of Cat Power, which I don't think has skippability. That's what I would call that.
I like that term. Start using
Skippability.
it.
Yeah.
Skippability.
I mean, again, Radiohead, Pink Flag. I think like every record that I loved the record because I grew up at a time when you listened to the record rather than the singles. And so you made a playlist from the singles and you only know the singles kind of thing. So there's like, you kind of develop the patience to listen to the songs that maybe required patience. Not all of them have to be like fucking bangers, but some of them require some patience and like maybe listening to 3 times before you get it. So like, and I still have them on vinyl and I'll still listen to them and like love every one of them. It's like a different way to consume art.
Definitely, there's been some albums that I've been like, are people like, I don't get this.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mac DeMarco, actually, for a more recent example, I said, I don't understand this. It's not for me. And then after a while, I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a more popular example of that.
For sure.
Scott, I didn't mean to steal your...
Refused Shape of Punk to Come. That's one of my all-times.
Right on.
Yeah.
I
knew I'd get one.
I knew you had it in there.
Probably most influential album like of my entire life.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Even though I don't think it was recorded on a Neve. It's fucking great. Great album.
Well, I also wanted to kind of bring this into loop. Why you recently got engaged and you two are married. And what I wanted to ask you guys is, when you guys go to weddings, do you prefer a DJ to be there or a wedding band to play? What's the verdict on that? Would you rather hear somebody spinning some other stuff or playing the hits?
Well, we live near a wedding venue, and we get to listen to weddings all the time. And it's really funny because I don't know. There hasn't been a wedding band, but there's been wedding
Karaoke.
And then there's been DJs screaming, "Everybody get on the dance floor. I want to see you." Something. It's like, okay, that's funny.
It's interesting. Like, yeah. I don't think I've ever been to a wedding that had a wedding band singing like "You Spin Me Right Round" or something like that. Like what? Like Brown Eyed Girl? I can't even imagine what the band, because they're like, people have such a wide variety of musical that they love. So it could be like a techno band and a reggae band. I mean, that is hard. I think if you were gonna do a wedding band, maybe I would like jazz, you know,
Get a
traditional,
harpist or like a quartet or something, you know, like something like setting the vibe. I don't know. It depends. I mean, what kind of wedding do you want?
You're right.
Right.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, congrats.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I think it depends on the couple. It depends on where the wedding. There's too many factors.
Right.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, a band all day and night. Are you kidding me?
But like playing originals,
playing,
wouldn't they?
Maybe
I don't know.
I would
I don't think
rather
so. I
have a
think
band
they gotta
playing
be-
their own songs.
Yeah, maybe
But they got to
both.
be covering,
Maybe
right?
both. Maybe a
little bit of both.
A little bit
Okay.
of both would
See,
probably be the
cover
best.
bands are not my thing. It's definitely
the
not
thing,
my
then
But
you
what
have
if
a
it's
cover
a
band
cover
you're
band of like your best friends that are just got together and learned?
I've been to a
learned your
wedding like
favorite
that.
songs,
Yeah,
you know?
no, it's
And
I'm
that,
good.
you
I'm
didn't
good.
mention that part, though, when we were asking before.
Yeah, I've been to that, and it's like, oh, everyone come jam. It's like, no, I'm
Yeah,
good.
It just depends. Yeah,
Like, but that's my
it would just depend. Yeah, I guess
Mhm.
the couple.
I think a good DJ really, like, when I've heard good DJs next door, I'm even like opening the door and be like, yeah, this rules. Like, this is exactly right for the setting.
Yeah, and then some DJs are blasting like pop punk night.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
brutal.
It was so brutal.
That was like
always with
pretty
the
brutal.
whoop, there it is, or whatever.
yeah.
Tag team gets
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
That's my, I know nobody asked me, but that's my perfect album. Whatever album that's on.
Yeah.
A wedding
Now that's
song
what
is
I
Tag
call
Team.
music 3.
I love that one. That one's good. 4 is good too. 7's also good.
Cover bands, like the people that are in cover bands, they have to take on the personality, where they often take on the someone else's personality. So the authenticity is like lacking for me, which is what I love about live music. So that's why I'm not like, it's not like just hearing the thing. It's like knowing that that's true to the person performing.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely rather have a DJ doing the original version of the person that hopefully actually wrote that song and really was performing it from a genuine place.
Right. What's an overplayed song at a wedding, or maybe just in general if you can't think of one specific?
Oh, in general? I'll tell you what's overplayed all day, every fucking day that I can't fucking listen
Lay
to
it
it
on me,
all
Scott.
anymore. Anything Queen. I cannot fucking stand Queen anymore. Every time you hear it on the radio, it's Queen, it's Queen, it's Queen. It's like, God damn it. Does this resonate with anybody?
Yeah, I was gonna say Journey.
Journey, dude.
It's
same thing. Always on there.
Thing.
It's always
less of
fucking
a
on.
catalog though for Journey, I think,
Yeah,
compared to Queen.
true.
But yeah,
But dude, every time I turn the radio on, it's fucking that Journey song.
Yeah.
I can't hear it anymore. I even told someone it's like ranch dressing. I can't use it anymore. Like
Dude.
it's been around too much. It tastes like it doesn't taste like anything to me anymore.
You can't, like,
You know?
it's been a huge problem for me. Huge problem for me.
we're
has
finally
been,
getting you fired up, Scott. Yeah, I love
sorry,
it. Man.
I
No, please.
I had a
He really
glass of
dislikes
wine
Queen.
last night, so I'm.
Yeah, Queen is always on the radio, man.
Queen, dude.
Always.
Yeah.
Does anyone, like, when you listen to "We Are the Champions"? Is that like, who listens to that? Does anyone be like, I have to listen to "We Are the Champions" right now?
I don't
that
know.
song really. I'm
Yeah.
the champion. You know, it's like, dude,
Or at least
enough.
not voluntarily.
Fucking
It-
enough.
yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like all the songs that are on the radio. Sorry, but Bowie, Queen, Journey, fucking every song you
Because
hear.
they have other songs you could be playing.
Yeah,
it
there's
doesn't
other
have
songs
to
after.
be
They're
the
great.
hits.
Yeah.
But like, dude, Bohemian Rhapsody.
I know.
It's like
it's the thing, dude.
fucking enough. Like I
I'm
fucking
with,
heard
I'm
it.
with you on that.
Yeah.
We've heard it enough.
Yeah, we
It's
got
Play
it.
an
over.
A-side. Play a
Play
more
something
obscure.
else.
Yeah.
If you have to play Queen, play something that no one's ever heard, because all they hear is 2 fucking songs from every band. It's
Yeah.
so annoying. Like safety radio stations, like KRF 101. You remember when it used to be oldies?
Yeah. Golden oldies.
Golden oldies.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Then they changed to like all the safety songs. Don't You Forget About Me. And then every once in a while they'll throw California Knows How to Party. I don't know what the song's the Dr. Dre song.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Tupac. It's like
Oh,
great
dude.
song.
In California, it's
California
like
Love, maybe. It's
California
California
Love.
Love.
is
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
I mean, but I'll still listen to it.
It's a
every
cool
time.
song, but like
Over Queen,
it's so like radio stations are like dwindling down their selections to the 2 Billy Idol songs and then Journey and then Queen and then 2 David Bowie songs and then Don't You Want Me Baby.
Yeah,
which,
that one's always on
Yeah.
the radio.
and then
always.
which is I actually like that song because Mick recorded and mixed that song.
Nice.
But Human League. Thanks for
Human
that,
League.
Mick. And Don't You Forget About Me, which is actually the most standable. But we were just talking about, the 2 bands that are on the radio all the time that are like the 2 best bands on the radio, Depeche Mode and The Cure. I
Yeah.
submit that. Like
Yeah.
for
For
all
sure.
the music that's played
sure.
fucking all day, every day, those are the 2 that I'll always.
It's like, all right,
it's like,
Cure's
cool, The
on.
Cure,
It's like,
fuck
I don't
yeah.
care
Yeah.
if it's the same song or Depeche Mode. Fuck,
Yeah.
what a great band.
Yeah, amazing band.
Such a great band.
Yeah.
Are you referring to Depeche Mode or
Yeah,
The Cure? Okay.
both.
Oh,
Both.
well, you
but,
said the band. I was like, I wonder which one she's referring to at this
well,
moment.
Depeche Mode,
Depeche Mode.
I think a lot of what I've noticed is a lot of people don't even know it's Depeche Mode,
Yeah.
which is crazy to me because they definitely have a distinct sound. And they have so many good, like, Personal Jesus. I can't believe it. It's like
Yeah,
a
that
radio
song's-
hit, and it's
So good.
really good. On The Cure, and then, like, The Cure is so good live still. The Cure is,
They're maybe
like,
one of the greatest bands of all time.
Definitely one of the greatest.
Right? Like
Greatest.
if you boil it down, it's
Oh,
like
for
the Cure's got to be
sure.
one of them.
Totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
And, like,
Incredible songwriting,
so good.
incredible voice, and lyrics, and
Atmosphere.
production's incredible.
Oh, my God.
Everything.
And
the
live.
Look, every
Everything.
single thing is
Yep.
just so good.
Excellent.
So real,
Excellent.
I
Yeah.
like that take, Wyatt.
I still
like
think
the
Thin
out of the
Lizzy's
gate.
the greatest band of all time.
The what?
Thin Lizzy.
Oh, then let's.
In my opinion, I'll die on that hill. But The Cure,
Not
You know?
talked about a lot.
And Lizzie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the most
it's-
part, because they had that. What's the Boys Are Back in Town?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
which is another
Wyatt.
radio classic. But
Yeah,
a friend of mine, Ben, shout out to Ben. He's really big into Thin Lizzy. Him and his brother, and he put on a song, Warriors. That song Warriors.
Sure.
And I was like, oh, I've never heard this song. I was like, oh, it's Thin Lizzy. It's pretty good. It's something different than what I usually hear from them.
Yeah.
But
Well, the hit
Yeah.
the hit generally doesn't represent the band,
Yes.
which is super
exactly.
unfortunate for
Yeah.
Thin Lizzy.
Yeah. I know.
And who was the guy? John Cougar Mellencamp. What's the
Oh,
song?
yeah.
hurts so good.
Hurts so
Ugh.
good. That song is...
So broke. Ugh.
It's like a lot of
not
times.
Glory
Glory,
is
Glory Days. Is that the
sketchy,
one that
but-
you're
Yeah.
talking about? Is that what it's called?
What, John Cougar?
John Cougar Mel. Yeah, that's
What's the
him, right?
He
Jay-
doesn't like the
Jesse's girl?
cougar part.
Oh, Rick Springfield.
That's
Rick Springfield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like all the hits, like, dude.
Yeah.
And back to Queen. I'm sure Queen has some great songs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I fucking hate them now.
Yeah.
Because they've been drilled, the same shit's been drilled into my head forever.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem relevant at all to anybody.
Yeah.
How is this relevant? Are they still touring? I don't know. You know what I
I
mean?
kind of got it when that movie came out, and like everyone was, I
Yeah.
kind of was like, okay, the movie and all that,
movie,
but it's
yeah.
still, it's ever since I was born,
Yes.
Bohemian Rhapsody has
Yep.
been on the radio every day.
All
Yep.
day, every day.
Yeah,
Yep.
I will give you that.
And
Why?
it's like,
Why is
Why?
give new bands a chance. Like, there has to be some new songs that are gonna forever be played.
Yeah,
Like,
where are the new
there
songs?
are bands
new
that
classics
are like
Yeah.
working.
of bands?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Besides Coldplay, it's like what bands? Queens of the Stone Age, I guess. Like, but
Sublime.
like
So,
Sublime, yeah. The new
I'd like to interject here 1 minute
Yeah.
on Sublime. I think it's just a self-titled album.
Mhm.
Perfect album, I think.
100%.
Yeah.
anything Sublime.
yeah, Sublime.
I'm not
is
going
good.
to go
100%.
that far, Scott.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to offend you.
Oh, no.
40 ounces of
All of
freedom.
you guys as Long
Yeah.
Beach residents. But that one with the back tattoo, really, really, really good, solid
Oh.
album.
40 Ounces to Freedom is really good, too.
Dude.
Yeah.
Is that number one for you in terms of their
First
discography?
of all, I think 40 Ounces of Freedom is, for me, the one that I listen to the most. I don't know if
Same.
it's the best,
Same.
but it's definitely
Yeah.
like, it's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
which is
attitude.
another radio, or at least for a time. I'm not sure about now, but Sublime would come on every once in a while.
Dude,
and it-
Sublime still, they play Santeria still a lot on the
Yeah.
radio.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And it's always good.
It is
It's always
good.
good.
Yeah.
Growing up in Atlanta,
Mhm.
like that was such a vibe. I played Sublime all the time, cruising
in-
around the
interesting.
mall. Yeah. Like that was because it was so different than what Atlanta was all about. And so moving to Long Beach was kind of I remember the first time we drove to Garden Grove and I played that song because I was like smoking a joint. I was like, fuck, this is it. I did it. I went to Sublime, world or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah. That's awesome.
they really drew a picture of this like place
Mhm.
and kind of the grittiness of it. It wasn't like glamour. So
totally.
it's really relatable.
Yeah.
What is a band from Georgia or maybe Atlanta, maybe it's based in Atlanta, that is just like the quintessential band from Georgia or Atlanta?
Black Lips.
Black Lips, yeah.
B-52s?
But they're like Athens.
Oh, yeah. I forget their Athens. Yeah.
And then like,
REM's
with
Athens too, right?
Mhm.
the Black Crows are
Nice
from
ball. That's good.
Atlanta.
Mastodon.
Mastodon.
You know what
Lex the
bands
Deer
I
Hunter,
was obsessed with also that was from Atlanta?
Outcast.
Jesse and his fine young gentleman.
Jesse and his
Jesse and his gentleman?
Gentleman Jesse.
Gentleman Jesse. That's what it was.
There's
I
the
loved that band.
Carbonas. The Carbonas. That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
up your alley because he's
I
all like
love that band.
Elvis Costello-y. Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember that album he came out with. I can see the cover of it, and I played
Yeah.
the shit out of that record.
Carbonas. I mean, if we're talking about like smaller bands that sort of are legendary, or Carbona's really fucking sick band. But like what people know, and what's cool about Atlanta is that we had like a huge like hip hop R&B scene, and we all went to each other's shows. So like Coathangers opened for Janelle Monáe, who is like a pop singer, and like Andre used to come out to all the punk shows and from like Outkast. So like there was like a really rad TLC is from Atlanta. Like we have so much history within like a lot of different genres. I'm sure there's some country music. I mean, I like out of Georgia what's his name? James Brown.
Yeah.
I know he
Augusta.
smoked crack in Georgia.
Yeah.
James Brown.
Yeah.
Underrated artist
For
in
sure.
general.
Dude,
in my opinion.
Electrifying, amazing, crack smoking, but fucking
Like the worst person to be in his band. Like there's if you YouTube like the drummers,
Yeah.
he would tell stories about how he'd just have a thing of sticks, and if he messed up or like started rushing, James would just chuck a stick at his face.
he was mean. They would
Yeah.
get like
Do it again.
They would get like if they misstepped, they
gnarly.
wouldn't get paid for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was a
they did
really
that Tales
smart-
from the Tour Bus. You guys remember that? That was like the animated
Yes.
thing, and he like I think it was him that would like just point. It's like that's your deducted money, deducted money, deducted money. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Heck of a performance, though.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, that guy was very
He's a goat.
alive. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no one like him
No.
ever
No
to
way.
exist. Yeah, I mean,
No.
he's just like a one of a kind.
Mhm.
But then the people who played with them went on to make really good. I think Bootsy Collins was in his band
yeah.
for a bit, and another very influential person that I'm forgetting the name
Yeah,
of that no
Clyde
one's helping me.
Stubblefield.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Going back to songs for a moment, what is a song that's underplayed that you wish you would hear more of? Maybe not from Queen, but someone else.
Well, I guess anything else besides Bohemian Rhapsody and We Are the Champions on the radio to give Queen some credit. Give us something else. But let me think about what song do I think should be shared with the world that like more people should hear on a regular basis? That's like pop music from the past would be Supremes, Can't Hurry Love, or Shirelles, We Used to Love Me Tomorrow, or the Ronettes, that one Ronette song. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's, wait, what fuck song am I thinking of? Doom, 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 boom.
Oh,
boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah.
The one
That's a
that
great impression, by the way.
the Beach Boys fucking
Oh, dude,
took.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like those three songs. You want to talk about influential songs? Those should be the ones that should be played more because they're not. Like they're oldies, so like no one plays them because they're oldies. But it's like
The basis of everything new.
the basis. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Beach Boys, like, besides their like fucking surfy, you know,
Mike Love.
yeah,
stuff.
like some of
Everyone
the
hates
Beach
Mike
Boys
Love.
songs should be on the radio, like the
Yeah.
deep, like amazing, influential, psychedelic shit that influenced the Beatles and everyone. Everyone just fucking ripped off. Oh my god, I wish the Beach Boys would
Like the
get
Do
a
You
little
Like
more.
Worms, that side of things as well. But even going back to things that are not on the radio or what I don't hear on the radio, not that I'm listening to it all the time, but there used to be more Beach Boys stuff like California Girls and Surfing
Yeah, they should play
Safari.
vegetables, you know? They should play some of the weird shit.
Yeah.
That, like, expand people's minds. Like, the radio is there, and it's free, and it beams out. Like, why don't we expand people's perceptions of the possibilities of music rather than keep feeding the same fucking bullshit and limiting people's scope of what music is all about? Like, it doesn't all have to be about
Being the champions.
being the champion or how
Of the world. Of
rich
the world.
you
Of
are or how like good you are in bed, or you know, like subject matter would be a really great thing to switch up a bit on the radio. Like shit, the radio doesn't play, like, where are the one hit wonders of today?
I mean,
Where
does the
are
radio
they?
even have a place in today's?
That's
It's
a good
on.
question.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's on. It does.
Yeah.
I mean,
I listen to it every now and then.
yeah. That's all we do is just flip through channels on the drive and flip.
Yeah.
K-Jazz and the
K-Jazz.
classical stations. I mean, they're like, but like, I think, and this is just my opinion, but I think the LA area has like the worst radio stations of any
Oh, for sure.
place
Yeah.
on this earth.
Earth. Yeah.
On Earth. Because you go to Mexico City and they're playing all kinds of shit on the radio. You go to even shit like probably Pittsburgh and like everywhere you're in the country, they'll be playing like.
Seattle's got like techno night, which is sick. Like, remember?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, see, the roles are reversed now.
Yeah.
Scott's
He
bringing up
remembers something,
something.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But, like,
I was stoked. I love techno.
Like,
really limited radio stations here.
Yeah.
it's true. I don't know why. That's crazy.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
KCRW exists, which is
Yeah.
cool, but like it's so deep cut. It's hard. There are like something in the middle. There's
Yeah.
this whole middle chunk of people making music that's actually like really listenable, and it's not getting play. It's too big for college radio and it's too small for commercial radio, so it's just sitting there.
Yeah, what are the bands like? All the Australian bands.
Courtney Barnett. Why isn't she
Yeah.
on the radio in
Yeah.
LA? Like she's like one of the biggest stars right now.
There's so much good music coming out of Australia right now.
Yeah,
It's
Australia
and
insane.
all
really-
the time.
It's so awesome.
And the UK has always got great bands. America has really great bands. Like, why aren't they on K-Rock? Like, how many times do we need to hear Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit? Like, really? Like, K-Rock?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Play
Why do
something
we
else.
need-
Another one that's a little overplayed for sure.
Nirvana, and sadly,
Which
because
I'll,
wanna
like,
say
I'll
Seattle.
listen
They do
to
take
it.
it. Yeah, yeah.
they're so overplayed. It's like,
I think
where's
Foo
Idols and
Fighters
Amyl
are
and Sniffer?
overplayed.
Oh my god. Or like King Gizzard.
Idols?
Like, Idols.
These
Yeah.
bands are huge.
The
They're
Chats.
huge.
I love
The
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 Chats.
Chats?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could, like, energize people to be, like, stoked on
Not
life.
stagnant, not like
Yeah.
like philosophically stagnant, because it's subliminal too. Like there's more out there, and it should be played in L.A. on
LA,
the fucking radio
come
stations in
on.
L.A.
So with this all being said, does that kind of energize you guys to put something different or put more time into crafting new songs and such? Does
No.
that kind of energize you to do that at all?
That
What-
doesn't.
What doesn't? The stagnant radio?
Stagnant radio and just these kind of issues that we've been talking about throughout this podcast here. Does that kind of drive you guys? Like, we need to do better. We need to propel ourselves into a better direction than we're talking about.
It really influenced, like, when we did the music festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely, because it's like there's more out there, and there's people right here doing cool shit, and they need a stage, and they need a big stage, and like that's cool. Like, it was influence, maybe not, because again, like, personally making music, it becomes so personal, and like it has nothing to do with the outside world for me. But like when we are engaged in the community in any way, then absolutely it's like there's more shit happening. And like more people we talk to, obviously we try to tell them about all this cool stuff that's happening. And like we try to do the mouth.tv because there's also internationally people singing in other languages. And like I can't believe like the US is one of the only places that still is resistant to other languages. Like in Europe, I grew up, I'm from Belarus. Like I grew up listening to all languages, Italian, French, whatever. Like people have so much more tolerance for like listening to music they don't necessarily understand every word. Like look at this, what happened with Bad Bunny, this bullshit. Like this is like, we need to like fucking broaden our horizons. And I think most of the America or the US is broad. It's just like these, it's not become like a standard yet, which is, I don't know why it's taken so long.
I think you guys are really, all three of you are in a really interesting position to be speaking on this because you guys have tried to champion other artists, independent artists. I mean, putting out their records. I mean, you guys
Totally.
are the people who are. So anybody else who comes on this podcast and tries to say anything, I go, "Are you Julia, Scott, or Wyatt?" No, all right. Then we're done talking about this.
That's right.
Why?
Well, I'm lucky that I get to. I'm not so interested in my own music anymore. I really like working on other people's music, and helping foster that kind of, from start to finish, of an idea and putting it out into the world. And sometimes, just if I look throughout the last 10 years of my involvement in that. Some things have done well and most haven't done shit. And I don't think it even matters, because no matter what the purpose of someone being drawn to like picking up a guitar or playing piano and writing a song comes from that place of desperation. That's the only word I can find.
Yeah, the need.
It's a need to express something that they're feeling or pass the time or something. It's a primordial thing. That some people, you're born with it. That nothing will take that away from you. AI can't take that away. Nothing. Not even electricity, not social media. None of that matters, is what I'm trying to say. That what matters is fostering that little childlike spirit that you have to just want to say something or do something or express this idea or work something out in your head. That's all that matters. If you can attenuate all your attention onto that, the rest kind of just comes. But you have to like attenuate all of your energy onto what really matters. And it's keeping that little child that you have inside of yourself happy and fun and being in a place where it wants to create and just throw paint at the wall. Not for attention, not because like, I need a new song every 6 weeks to feed the algorithm. Like, who gives, like, none of that matters. You know? It just doesn't.
It doesn't.
It just really doesn't. And it's almost like you just tune that out and then go back to where it all started, because you're going to make better music that way. And it all comes down to the song. A great song is a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter even how it was recorded, how it was doesn't matter. It just is what it is. If it's great, it's great. And people will know it's great. And that's all you should be shooting for. Not, you know what I mean? I know that's kind of a simplistic way of looking at it, but that's just what I try and tell people that ask me my opinion on music making. That's all it is.
I appreciate you giving that insight.
Yeah.
Thank you. Scott, on that kind of note of like being in a more of a producer engineering role, is that kind of how you felt as well, that you kind of wanted to put some more energy into helping other people's music, maybe not music that you make, you have your hands in, but kind of more of like I'll help you out in a peripheral.
Yes, 100%.
Make it quick. You have like 30 seconds.
I really, my focus lately, my focus lately has been about music royalties. Whereas like, I love helping people with their music, but it seems a little bit pointless if I don't try to help them with their royalties, because we found out about how that all works. Mm-hmm. We figured it out, and we've been trying to reach out to everyone we know to try to like be like, hey, we figured out there's a bunch of royalties no one's collecting, and this is how you do it. So that's been kind of what we've been focusing on. Metadata, royalties, SEO, all that crap.
People could go back to our other episode and
exactly,
hear about that.
But so yes, you have to help people. Like, you have to help fellow musicians or people that want to express themselves. And it's like what I was saying, you have to talk to people and interact and help each other and learn from each other. Because if they're not getting their information or their influences or their inspiration from people, then they're going to be getting it from the companies that are paying a lot of money to put that shit in their face. Mm-hmm. And some of the largest companies are media companies, and those media companies are being extremely irresponsible with the types of messages that they're giving to the general public. And I think that to counteract that, you have to try to counteract by interacting with people. That's why, like, we go to the schools and teach with Studios for Schools. Like, was talking to the kids the other day about AI and their thoughts on AI, and none of them are into it. So it's really cool hearing about like high school kids not into AI at all.
That's cool.
And
yeah, they're cooler.
Yeah, they're cool. They get it.
They get it.
I mean, I'm sure not everyone does. Like, it's like no one. I didn't know that the Sabrina Carpenter song was AI generated, and that's it. But they should say that. They should say, "Hey, by the way, this song was AI generated. Just FYI."
Yeah, I think they're gonna start
Yeah, they got to.
putting like those parental advisory stickers on albums, where it's like, oh, there's cuss words. There's got to be a like industry sticker that says like there was AI used in this.
There has to be. That's
We-
a
we
weird.
have-
Where's Tipper Goer on
We
that?
do
Yeah.
a AI free sticker on ours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
I
That's
love
cool.
that, by the way.
That's
That
really
is
cool.
so awesome.
That'll be the future for sure.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It just has to be
Yeah.
because it's too confusing. If not, it's really just poison.
And it's like, yeah, setting an unachievable standard, like the beauty standards and all the standards we have that are like, it's like unachievable. That's made by a computer.
Mhm.
You can't look like that. Like not even. Like no one can look like that. No one can sound like that. No one could create that on their own. Although I think they probably can and probably make it cooler.
I think
Yeah.
airbrushing is different than AI. Like it's like
It's the same thing. They're generating humans now.
yeah. No, I mean like AI is copying people. Well, no, they're also I don't know. It's all if it's fake, it's fake,
Yeah.
and if it's real, it's real. I don't know. Sorry
Yeah,
about
you
that.
should at least let people know
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they're digesting, if it's
Mhm.
something that's made by a human or not.
Exactly.
Like you should have the decency to tell, inform people of that.
yeah. It's like ingredients.
Yeah.
This is asbestos,
Yeah.
and this is an orange.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In that
It's just-
order.
Yeah.
Like what's crazy is the AI thing is getting so good it's hard to distinguish what's real or not. Like we know if we look at like one of those candy orange slices versus an actual orange, it's like, oh, it's obvious.
Yeah.
But when you hear
runt-
shit now, you're like, is this AI or is it like I don't know. I'm fooled by it all the
Mhm.
time. It's fucked up.
What I also want to ask you guys, all of you guys, is when things like weren't happening for your guys' bands, whatever bands that might be, and it was just there's some difficulty, whether it was monetarily or just kind of trying to gain some traction, notoriety, or getting noticed in the scene, whatever it is. What kind of kept you guys going in those kind of times of lullness? Was there something that kind of stood out to you guys, like, oh, I gotta keep on doing this because of X or whatever it is?
Freedom
Freedom.
for me.
I want to keep you. I don't one word. I like
Yeah.
freedom. I just liked it as freedom.
Like performing is the most freeing thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And the whole thing. Having a boss sucks, and being in a band, hopefully you don't have a boss. You just get to be, and maybe particularly being like female. I don't know. Like there were, you can't do this. You shouldn't do this. And on stage, I could just be like a fucking maniac, and it was totally fine. And that's what has kept me, because you gotta like talk to suits, and you gotta put on your suit attitude, and you gotta be and then you fucking get on stage and you're like, suck my dick, and like fucking just rage. And that freedom, that's it for me. Everything else is just work.
Scott, was there something that kept you going?
There's been so many upsy downsies.
Right.
And
But
like-
on the specific downsies, what kept you going back towards the upsies?
Like Wyatt said, you got to do it.
Yeah,
There's no other choice.
It's a call. Yeah, it's a calling.
There's a drive within you. Keep
I
on.
always, yeah, you just have to. Like, it's hard to describe, I think any sort of ups that happen from that are just accidental. At least that's how I view it, is like, I wouldn't care if it's all downs and I'm living in hell. This is what I'm going to do because I like it. It's the only thing that makes me feel something. So even if nothing comes of it, I don't care. I'm still going to do it anyways.
No matter
There's
what.
Yeah.
More,
Still gonna
more
do it.
downs than ups, I think, probably.
Hell yeah.
So yeah. And like no matter what, even if like no one ever hears it, like why say I'm gonna still keep writing songs. A
Yeah.
lot. because of like pushing yourself too, like to explore different instruments and like to grow. And like I know, especially making records, you know, every record we make, we want it to be better than the last record. Like we've learned more about XYZ, got better equipment, got better microphones, blah 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 blah. And it's like a personal battles that you're winning. Like everything else is just noise in some ways.
What advice would you give yourselves if you could go back and talk to yourself whenever you guys started making music? Well, I mean, is there a certain pitfall that you would warn yourselves about, or is this would you rather go into it blind and just be like it'll all work out sort of a thing?
Careful of contracts.
Yeah, I think the question isn't whether or not I would tell myself something; it's whether or not I would listen to myself, which I don't think I would.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you could tell people all you want. It's like, are they listening? Would I listen? Probably not.
That's a good point.
No one's listening to anybody.
I didn't hear that last part.
Yeah.
I think that'll just about do it. And thank you guys so much for doing it.
Yeah.
Scott, you were the first one. Wyatt, I think that you were number 6, maybe. You know.
Damn.
And now this is like episode 273.
Are you serious?
Or
Holy
something.
Shit.
And Julia, you finally came on.
73.
Ish. I could be wrong about that, but yeah. So it means a lot to you. I mean, you guys were influential in getting what I'm doing off the ground. I mean, significantly. So I really appreciate you guys kind of being like, hey, it's possible to get people on this podcast. So
Yeah,
For sure.
anything's
Dude, I
possible.
listen. Still, you'll have guests on and be like, no shit, that's really cool. And I'll listen to it. Like Owen, that's so cool.
Yeah.
You had Owen on. He's such a legend, dude.
yeah, go back
love
and
that
listen to
guy.
that one. Scott, I know that you put it on for Julia just before we got here. You
Yes.
guys were listening to it.
We were boning up.
Newest one.
Yeah.
Newest one out. But yeah, I mean, you guys were really influential in getting this out of the ground. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, congratulations on your success.
Thanks for doing it. dude.
Kind of the only thing that I'm going to keep in here. So, yeah, pretty good.
You're doing great.
But of course, before we wrap it up, we got a lot of stuff coming up that we got to talk about. Soft Palm's new album, In Echo, is available for pre-order now.
Yeah.
Through the Bandcamp, through softpalmsmusic.com.
Mm-hmm.
Got it the second time. And the book, How to Be Self-Reliant in Music. Now, that's also going to be available for the for pre-order.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not out yet, but
Yeah, it's up for pre-order.
We're still finishing it up. Just read the latest draft of it and made changes to it last night. And I'm hoping that this is the last draft.
Did you send it off to like an editor or something to?
We're yeah.
Oh, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
fantastic question, by the way.
Yeah, because there's some people, they're like, they need to have someone with a magnifying glass just go through every little.
Yeah, that's
That seems
great.
daunting.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same as making an album.
Yes.
You're just,
Yeah.
it's like there's this and then there's this and then there's this, but it's different because this is our first time ever trying this.
Yeah.
And learned a lot. Yeah. Talk about
sure.
it if you want, like, any advice or needs any things that we've learned or something.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be
That's
a
really
difference.
interesting.
Yeah. It's been fun, though.
It's part 2 of this episode, so
Yeah.
we'll just keep it going. And everybody gets up to date with the news of the releases and shows and tours and all this good stuff by following you guys on Instagram at softpalmsmusic. Now, Julia, you have your own solo work as well, which is streaming everywhere. Wherever people get their music, that's where they can find you, right? And the latest album, Sugaring a Strawberry, can be purchased through suicidesqueeze.myshopify.com, along with the first album, Derealization, right? Okay. And as well as your Bandcamp, which is here, julia.bandcamp.com. And everyone can stay up to date with what you're doing with that specific work by following you on Instagram at here, Julia. That's the best place, right?
Yeah, that's a place.
Right on. And your other project, the Coathangers, is streaming everywhere. Wherever people get their music, that's where they can find you
Yeah.
there. And all the vinyl can also be purchased. The whole discography, right? Can be
Yeah,
purchased
everything's
through...
on Suicide Squeeze as
Mhm.
far as Coathangers and Julia.
Yeah. So the suicidesqueeze.myshopify.com and the Bandcamp, which is at thecoathangers.bandcamp.com, is also a good place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just Google Coathangers. I think you'll be able to find all the shops.
Yeah, but we gotta cover all the bases here. And
just AI that shit.
no, we're not. No AI. I'm slapping a sticker on this
No,
podcast.
I love it. Yeah, I love that.
And the mouth.tv.
Mouth.tv, yeah.
That's also happening still.
We've had to lower that we'd put that on the kind of the back burner.
Mhm.
It is still simmering, but we've had so much other stuff going on that there's no way we could have gone to it. But yeah, we're still trying to
promote music, independent music from around the world.
Right,
and
right,
the best
right.
we can.
And people can go check out previous installments of that through
it's on
the YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's the mouth dot, and that's DOT TV on YouTube. Yeah. And Wyatt, your music is streaming everywhere wherever people get their music. That's where they can find you. No AI, maybe a little bit of AI now. And it can all be purchased through the elasticstage.com.
I don't think you can buy any of my stuff physically anymore.
It's all sold out.
No, not sold out. I just don't think it's available. I don't know if it's available.
So if people can get their hands on it, you recommend them buying it because it's not
rare.
like
It's
rare.
If I find some, I don't know. I just don't think. Yeah, I think it's just digital stuff.
Check
online.
Discogs is what you're saying.
Sure.
Okay. And the rest of the Lollipop Records catalog is there as well.
Stream it. Lollipoprecords.com.
Lollipoprecords.com. And what about there's a distribution, right? Lollipop distribution, is that still going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that can also be found through the website too, right?
Yep.
Okay. Right on.
Yep.
But people can support you directly as well through your Bandcamp, which is at wyattblair.bandcamp.com.
Yeah, if you want.
I didn't mean for you to make that face while I said that. Did we miss anything? Did I miss out on anything? The Studios for Schools is still in the works.
Yes, about to do a something with it. Trying to get some grants, but we're trying to get some stuff for a couple studios. So I think we're going to do a GoFundMe. I'm not a fan of GoFundMe, nor have ever done one, but I think this is kind of going to be what happens just because.
Scott just did a cable building class in a couple of schools. So
yeah, couple
teaching
of
kids how to solder.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
the one of the schools that I've been working with the most, the kids are like taking off. Like you'd be so stoked.
Really?
Like we built the studio and kind of teaching them. 2 or 3 classes later, I come in like, hey, we recorded this. This is the guitar, and then we recorded bass over it and recorded vocals over it. I'm like, dude, and they're just like, okay, so how do I use plugins?
Yeah.
And like, what's the, how do I export this? It's like, it was like they're running.
Yeah, that's great.
They went from not being able to crawl to like now they're running, and a few of them are super stoked on it.
Dude, that's great.
It's been very touching.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
You can't take that away.
yeah,
As long as that exists in the world, like people will be so stoked to have that as a vehicle for their creativity.
Yeah.
You can't take that away. Nothing can.
No.
AI can't. Like it's so beyond that.
yeah,
Yeah. Totally.
It's so cool. It's just a matter of getting kids to learn to do it. That they can do it.
That they
that is
can.
possible.
Yeah.
Like it's like the podcast. It's like you can do it, so just do it. Just start. You got to start, and and allowing these kids to get like exposure and equipment and able to like discover this art form that they would have never otherwise. I'm not never, but it definitely not this early in life.
Just feels like the whole industry oftentimes feels out of reach, and so just having people be able to touch a guitar and mess with a board and stuff, it's like it cracks open a whole new world.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And Happy Sundays.
Not this year.
Not this year,
Oh,
but
thank God.
it is a thing as well.
Yeah, we did it for 9 years, and now we're gonna
That's
be on
crazy.
tour. Yeah, we're gonna hit the East Coast in August. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, like and going to Europe.
The whole
and-
East Coast?
Yeah, like going up to New York.
Nice.
Yeah, and like
Not Florida though.
Not Florida.
Bummer. We'll do a special
unfortunately.
Florida.
You know, Florida has its own needs its own week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're really trying
Yeah.
to keep it under 3 weeks or a month. It's like a full month we're gone.
Yeah.
So that's right when Happy Sundays would have been going, and like that's a lot of work. And I'm really happy it all went really well. But like, yeah, maybe Desert Days will come back and everyone can go to Desert Days instead. Go to Desert Days.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. Do we have anything else to promote?
Gotta promote your podcast, dude.
Yeah, the
I
podcast.
Who's coming up next?
I never like to.
Who's next on the podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Who's next on the podcast is I think Tim Hill. Tim Hill is back on, I believe, and I'm gonna look like a fool if it doesn't pan
We
out.
could always
but-
cut it out.
Yeah.
No, this is the only part that's staying in. So I think it's Tim Hill, and he's gonna be fishing. I think
Oh,
he's
right.
he's gonna be on a little fishing
Live
venture.
streaming from the boat.
That'd be good. Yeah, I think it's Tim Hill.
Sweet.
Any other questions before we wrap it up?
Tell Tim to rip some lip.
Yeah, Tim's a man. He's rad. He's
Awesome.
so cool. And you guys are okay too, I guess. Thank you guys so much. All right.
Yep. Thank you.
I think that's it. Why you didn't say it? It's fine.